Job 11. Zophar rebukes Job. So we just got off 2 chapters of Job's kind of response to what Bildad was saying, and he's just like lamenting, and he's in this like kind of inner conflict of just like, why? Why would you do this to me? Why? Why? You have all this power, you have all this everything, you got so much to do, and why? Why me? Just leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Just let me die in peace, right? Then Zophar pipes in. He's got some words for Job, right? Well, Job's covered in sores. Then Zophar, the Naamathite, maybe? I don't know. Naamathite answered, shall a multitude of words go unanswered, and a talkative man be acquitted? Right? Basically, you're saying a lot, dude. You're saying a lot right now. Shall your boast silence man? And shall you scoff and take none rebuke? And shall you scoff and none rebuke? For you have said, my teaching is pure, and I am innocent in your eyes. But would that God might speak and open his lips against you and show you the secrets of wisdom? For sound wisdom has 2 sides. Know then that God forgets a part of your iniquity. Can you discover the depths of God? Can you discover the limits of the Almighty? They are high as the heavens. What can you do? Deeper than Sheol. What can you know? Its measure is longer than the earth, broader than the sea. If he passes by and shuts it up, or calls an assembly, who can restrain him? For he knows false men, and he sees the iniquity without investigating. An idiot will become intelligent when the foal of the wild donkey is born a man. Whoa, that's a good one. If you would direct your heart right and spread out your hand to him, if iniquity is in your hand, put it far away, and do not let wickedness dwell in your tents. Then indeed you could lift up your face without moral defect, and you would be steadfast and not fear, for you would forget your trouble. As waters that have passed by, you would remember it. Your life would be brighter than noonday. Darkness would be like the morning. Then you would trust, because there is hope, and you would look around and rest securely. You would lie down, and none would disturb you, and many would entreat your favor. But the eyes of the wicked will fail, and there will be no escape for them, and their hope is to breathe their last. So again, these guys are like, they're speaking some truth, right? They're speaking some things that we kind of hear in like Psalms and Proverbs, where like, you know, the wicked will fail and there will be no escape for them, and their only hope is dying. Like we see some of this kind of same, the same kind of speech in Proverbs and Psalms. And, again, these guys are speaking in a little bit of ignorance, but they're also not 100% wrong. There's like levels to what they're saying. There's like a baseline truth of like, God looks favorably on the righteous, and he has nothing but contempt for the wicked. Period. The end. And that is true. However, it's not a 1-to-1. You do good, you get good. You do bad, you get bad. There's plenty, and God is illustrating this. He'll do. He's got no problem, and there's nothing unjust about him doing what he pleases with you. Nothing. He doesn't owe you anything, even if you're so good. Doesn't owe you anything. They're missing that. They think this is purely transactional. Do good, get good. Do bad, get bad. So you got a lot bad. So you must have done something. So they're just constantly on this thing. And then, and obviously Job is kind of like, digging himself a little bit of a grave here, because he's also like in the lamenting, he's saying some outlandish things. And again, I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, and you just read it whichever way you'd like to read it. That perhaps he's saying it with like an implied surely not, when he says stuff like you sweep, do you you rejoice in you delight in the despair of the, or you scoff at the despair of the innocent, you mock the despair of the innocent. It's like, surely not. Maybe, I don't know. It's kind of tough to defend him, to be quite honest. But anyway, now Zophar has now rebuked him, and is again kind of singing that same tune that Bildad and the other guy Eliphaz was that they were speaking, kind of hitting him with the same tune. I don't think Job's going to really be hearing much of that. So let us continue in the next one. I'll see you there. Thank you for watching, and read your Bible.